Arcade Heroes.
Get ready!
Greetings, it's Adam with ArcadeHeroes.com, and I've got the sun going Nova outside next to me, just my camera, using a new computer to do some recording here. But welcome to the latest bit of news. We're a week away from Amusement Expo 2025, which is a trade show focused on the amusement/arcade industry that's taking place in Las Vegas, Nevada. And of course, a lot of companies have been hyping up the new products that they have coming to the show. Now, what's interesting to me about this year is that there's seems to be more new product from a wider variety of manufacturers than we usually get. Oftentimes, there's not much that debuts at this show, maybe one or two new pieces outside of what X Arcadia shows. They will oftentimes have a few new games to show. However, to note, they're not actually attending Amusement Expo anymore, and so they pulled out of the show. And so I'm seeing if we can do a preview of some kind of what they would have been showing there. And I'll also have a full preview live stream of Amusement Expo happening next week, probably next Tuesday, and also be doing a blog post. But yeah, for whatever reason, this year there's a lot more going on at Amusement Expo. Now, if you're new to the arcade industry, there's another giant trade show. It's like the E3 or the Super Bowl of the arcade industry called IAAPA that happens in November, every November in Orlando. And that's usually where all the newest arcade products are revealed. However, what I should say is that they generally, the final production versions tend to show up at Amusement Expo, which always happens in March. And so because all the new stuff takes a while to develop, and they doing refining and retooling and things of that nature, they don't always debut new stuff at Amusement Expo due to IAAPA. And so if you're somebody like me, where I go to IAAPA and Amusement Expo, and I've been going to Amusement Expo since 2007, where almost every single year there's not a whole lot of new stuff for me to see. Now, of course, if you didn't get a chance to go to IAAPA, then it's great, so you can see all the stuff you've been reading about. But either way, Raw Thrills actually has two new games, this one, Top Gun, and a Wizard of Oz Redemption game. They also are supposed to be announcing something about Minecraft Dungeons Arcade here soon, but I haven't seen anything official on that yet. But either way, we've got a new trailer for Top Gun Maverick Arcade. Now, if you read the blog, ArcadeHeroes.com, we had a story on a location test of this at a Dave & Buster's in Illinois a short time ago. I'd actually heard about it a little while back, and then been just waiting for the official words to come out. So let's watch this trailer. I'm going to not make any commentary while this goes on, and we'll go from there. let's now analyze. What did you think of that? And definitely one of their better trailers, really, that really captured all the essence of what it is in there. Although, let's go through it piece by piece. We have 6 gravity-defying levels. And let me mute that here so that can play while I talk. But you have these icons, which would be weapons that you can grab. It looks like there's a lot. What's interesting to me about this, and I guess the verdict will be out on how this plays once I get a chance to actually sit down and play it. But there's a lot of similarities between Fast and Furious Arcade and this, and so I'm pretty sure I'll hear, oh, it's Fast and Furious with planes. Now, of course, again, I don't know if that's how it's going to end up being exactly. Obviously, there are some differences, but at the same time, it's like Fast and Furious Arcade had missions and mission objectives, and of course, this also has the interesting and unexpected thing of first place right there. And so, obviously, you've got a particular objective that you're supposed to go and destroy, but along the way, you get to blow up lots of stuff there. And you get to choose from different fighter jets. I think on the website there, which we'll check out in a second, it mentions like the F-16, F-18, and I don't know if it said the F-22. As it showed there, also you can, if you're an operator like myself, you can link up to 4 cabinets at once. And so in the initial test footage that we saw of this, there were 2 of them linked together. But I was already told that, oh, it's like Batman where you can just be fine with just one if you want it. So I'm not sure how it'll be when you have all 4 of them linked up as to how the gameplay will go exactly, but that seems like where it's going to really play up the racing aspect of it. Again, it'll be pretty interesting to see how a dogfighting, jet fighting game that's seems to be based off of Fast and Furious, like a cruising style racing game, is going to play. But maybe it works. If it's past testing, then it obviously has done well. And so but you get to have a squadron again if you can afford to have all those. Which my guess is, if the pricing on this, I haven't heard what it is, but if it's the same as Fast and Furious Arcade, which was $25,000 per cabinet, then a 4 set would be cool $100,000, not including shipping and taxes and all that jazz. But we got our dual 65-inch displays and the jet engine infinity mirror. There was some changes from the location test versions as far as the coloring, like on the wing on the back goes. Air compressor-based motion system. First time that I think Raw Thrills has ever used throttle and joystick controllers there. But yeah, this is probably going to be a big hit. Now, I would note as well that this would not have the likenesses and the voice acting from like Tom Cruise or any of the other actors involved with the films. I mean, sure, it'd be great if they could get somebody in there, but that would probably cause the cost to be a lot more than $25,000 on it. But you can also find this page over at rawthrills.com that covers the specs on it and such, and things of the nature of, you can choose between the different planes. It doesn't mention newer ones like the F-22 or F-35. It's more just what's in the movies, like the F-14 and 15 and 18. Got your screenshots here as well. Let's see. So if we look at that, and this is where I'm pretty sure this is from the Fast and Furious games, maybe just slightly repurposed, redesigned. Don't remember exactly raining scenes, but I know they've put in tornadoes into like cruising before and all that, and that showed another fighter jet in it, and get to blow up lots of stuff like bridges, which would be fun, and lots of bridges to explode from the looks of it across those 6 levels. Do look forward to trying this out, as far as I like playing with cruise missiles in games. when they show up. And as you can see, this also uses the camera feature with the overlay, kind of like Namco's old Namcam thing, but they must not have a patent lock on that anymore. And so again, the purpose is to just destroy the big objective at the end of the course, so to speak, and go from there. But yeah, that's Top Gun Maverick by Raw Thrills and Play Mechanics. Again, this will be at Amusement Expo next week. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below, and we'll catch you on the next video.